Back again. I hope you guys can hear me now. I had to stop the live and restart again because you guys weren't hearing me and there was nothing I could do about it. I tried, but I couldn't do nothing about it. We're back now, my people. I hope you guys are here. Please come back. The devil is a liar. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. We're back again. Yes, okay. Can you guys hear me now? Please, I need to know if you guys are hearing me now. Hi, Mama Sherelle. Thank you so much for coming back. It's so good to see you back. Elizabeth, my queen, thank you for coming. Okay, we're back. Thank God now. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you all so much for coming back. Thank you. Please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. Hence, you guys can hear me now. I'm good. Yes, thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, what I was saying at the beginning was that there's one person that likes to brook shame me. Amongst them, there's one particular one keeping it fake. So here is something for her to type about. Like if you look at the situation lately, these people have run out of things to say about me. They've called me broke. They've called me poor. They've called me. There's no name in this world that they have not. They have not called me. So now, keeping it fake. You like to type or post about things like this about me to try to broke shame me. Here is one for you. There's been no lights for a few days now. Like I said, I don't know, you guys weren't hearing me that in most of my live videos that I've been doing lately, it's been generator. You guys can hear the noise. Now, fake and the rest of them, that this one now there's no lights. Go and type about it. There's no lights. I went out to look for fuel. I got fuel. I fueled the gen, and the gen wouldn't just come on. There is nothing I have not tried, everything humanly possible to turn on that jet tonight. It just will not come on. So I have a little bit of light from my power bank. Look at it. So I think for as long as you guys can see my face, and I was saying to myself, if maybe I should just do a dark screen, but I don't like that. I do that sometimes out of necessity, but when it's not, then it's not. I'll just so show my face like this. I'm shining in the dark, am I not? After all, I'm a dark skin girl or brown skin girl. Nobody's actually black like what I'm wearing right now. The people who are dark as this, the people who are as dark as this are people with dark hearts. Like on the physical, your skin, there's nobody actually look as dark as this. People with dark hearts, people like Janice Brown, people like keeping it fake, and the rest of them. So many of them, their dark is just the same color as what I am wearing. So now you have things to go and type tomorrow. Get on with it, man. You guys are my slaves. Imagine you people having things to say about me. Now you're working for me, man. You're working for me. Thank you guys, all of you, for joining. It's so good to see you all once more, following up and coming back on. Thank you so much. Bernie, 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 Johnny Steves, I see you. And who else is here that I haven't given a shout out? Okay. Yes, okay. Yes, Mama Sherille said, Truth Sayer did a live the other day and invited Angel to the live and was defending himself against Angel. Then when he went private. Yeah, what to do? Okay. Yes. what I really cannot understand is why would okay, 1 second. Why would go live and then put it on private off and on like that? I don't understand what he's doing. Like whatever he does is, that's his own style. Whatever he wants to do, let him go ahead and do it. But for me, I just like it when people are being very straight. If you're going to be dealing with somebody like me and you, then you have to try as much as you can to be very transparent and be straightforward. Because me, I'm a very, very straightforward person. I don't like things like this. I don't like it. It's not my lifestyle. The best way to fall out with somebody like me is when you're cornish, where you're not being because I'm damn too straight, man. I'm just the way I am. There is nothing about me there's nothing about me that I'm ashamed of. There's nothing that is going on in my life that I'm actually ashamed of. So dealing with somebody like me, you just have to be as realistic as you can. Power off. I didn't tell you to go off yet. Dealing with somebody like me, I might just tolerate it for a while, but at some point, I just might not be able to tolerate it again. In all honesty, I did love that young man or old man. Nobody knows what he looks like, but I did like him, to be honest. But at some point, he just began to do some certain things that I personally do not understand, whatever it is, best known to him. So, but for me, I just like it when people are very, very straight, very, very straight. I don't like it when people are like this with me. So I wish him all the best. Let him go ahead and do whatever he wants to do. If he wants to defend himself against whatever he feels he's defending himself against, well, he has every right to want to do that. It's not going to affect me in any way. I just felt somewhat. I gave a little bit of time to see if he's going to reach out. He did not, and so I addressed him about that. Whatever he wants to do, that is up to him. So, and yes, please, guys, thumbs up for me, thumbs up. It's just what we're doing tonight is a follow-up and a continuation of what we already started on here since my last time in court. Yeah, the people who are trying to use the same thing to want to silence their own life, their family, and all their generations are the ones they want to silence, not me, because you're just too small and too tiny to think you want to silence somebody like me. I do whatever I feel is right. If anything is registered into my spirit as the right thing, I just go ahead and do it. So no amount of bullies and no amount of trolls can silence somebody like me. Is a mantle that I took upon myself to do, which is associated to humanity. And like I always say that me calling myself a humanitarian and a philanthropist does not only lies around going out to give to the needy. It has a lot more to do with say 50-50 humanity, given, and 50% talking. My part of being a humanitarian, another part of it is me speaking for people that I think are just in a certain situation. I go out and I speak against nonsense. I speak against evil. I speak against racism. I speak against injustice. That is part of my humanitarian work. And in all fairness, me being silenced and not being able to talk, or it's not me, because anyone that knows me here, the reason why you know me with talking. I was talking and you met me that, oh, what this person does is talk about some certain things that actually interest you, and then we are here today together, you and I, how you met me talking. And so it would be coward, like I would be a coward if I'm speaking I always say this, and I would keep saying it, that if I could come out to speak for someone against injustice that I saw online, so me not speaking for myself, what does that make me? If I'm being silenced and I'm not able to speak for myself, what am I then? It means I'm a coward, like, you know. So there are some certain people, definitely, don't get it twisted. There are some certain people that will talk to you, you don't even want to reply them. I see many of the cockroaches around the social media talking about me. Imagine me setting my ring light or setting up my camera every day to talk about anyone that talk about me. No, of course not. When you become a celebrity, how many people are you going to? This is how you start. This is how sometimes it starts. You know, this is how sometimes you just blow. You just see yourself blow when you talk about things, and people begin to go against you. Sometimes some will support you, some will go against you. That is how celebration starts. The word celebrity came out of celebration, yeah? So there are some certain people, unknowingly to them, they are celebrating you, most especially when you're on the right path and you speak the truth. Anyone that wants to go against the truth, against you, is actually opinions about you. Then now let me put it this way, you're trying to, because if someone is bullied, it's actually those. So I won't even be saying you're bullied. It's me standing against you. It's me stand up for myself. Then I'm not being. So it is not, I am not among those. Even from this our end, there are some bloggers that anyone that talks to them from the other side, they will say they are in light and begin to reply to the person. Man, you're crazy. If you're going to be replying to everyone from that side, you're going crazy, man. There's one of them even that will go to a troll page. She will set a ring light and start reading comments from the troll pages. You know, she will reply to all the commenters from the troll page. Jeez, you're crazy, man. You're losing it. You're losing yourself. You don't know who you are. When you get to a point where like for example, just look around you, you see more than 5, 6 people talking about me, even more that I don't even know, talking about me, trying to say 1 or 2 things about me. That's an achievement now. That placed me over you. If I have never spoken about you, if I've never talked about you, if I've never mentioned your name, and you keep carrying my pictures, doing AI and doing anything you want to do with it, and you keep talking about me, it's even understandable on the side of Janice, on the side of keeping it fake, the lonely woman. It's a little bit understandable because they have spoken to, they were the one that started this whole shit with me. They kept on going. I kept silence, not because I'm afraid, but because I just don't want to talk to you, but you keep going. So at some point I began to give it back to you, Woto, giving you back the same energy, right? But what about those that I've never even mentioned their name, and they keep carrying my news, they keep carrying my face, carrying my picture, screenshot upon screenshot, analyzing my videos, and I've never spoken about you? That placed me above you, man. That means you just have to look at me. You have to watch me. You have no choice but to watch me, man, so you can have something to talk about. Same applies to the wife of Fido Dido and this lonely woman of Atlanta. Same is applicable to them too. You have to watch me. Right now they're here. They don't miss my life. As a matter of fact, they are one of the reasons why I schedule my life and I post it on Facebook. So they can go and see that. They will know. They will start. Some of them are here even before my life starts. They are waiting to hear what I got to say. So it means it placed me above you. If I am not looking for you and you are looking for me, if you are the first to carry my news, if you're just waiting for whatever it is that is going on with Angel for you to have something, they would watch my videos. They will even go and make a post and say, I'm cooking with 1 fish. They will screenshot my poor pots that I'm managing. My pot that is scraping, that the under has scraped. They will screenshot it and they will do a write-up. Man, I'm big, man. I'm very big. Imagine Janice. Janice would take her time. Guys, do you guys know what it means to do an AI video for That was a complete AI video Janice made for me. Damn, I'm a VIP, man. Jesus Christ. I'm greater than I thought I am. Come on, Janice, for all the way from the United States of America, making an AI of a Nigerian girl who is in Nigeria. Damn. Damn, man. Nigga. Come on, nigga. Lufunke Afe. Damn, you don't do something for this life, oh. Man, I've done something, like I've touched some people's lives. Guys, I know how to make those AIs videos, oh. I can make them. I know the apps. All you have to do is subscribe to it. But me, I'll use my money, my hard-earned money, to subscribe to an AI app, to AI Janice Brown. You want to see the way Keeping It Fake type? When you read her posts, you will see someone with all seriousness typing about me. I am an angel. You got no choice but to watch me and to talk about me, man. I'm a VVIP. If you want to make an AI video, do you know how long it takes to do that thing Janice is doing? No matter how professional you are, no matter how expert you are, it takes goddamn fucking time, man, to do that shit. And you just sit down. You carry my image. You first of all convert that image. You put the image in an AI app, and the image will pick, and the app will pick the image of the person to create a video for you. After that, you start editing together before you can bring out such a pretty clean video of me. Thank you, Janice. You did a good job. She made me look so beautiful in that music video. And the music video is not even, I mean, the lyrics of the video is not really bad. The lyrics of the video is putting me in a spot, in a place where people would be like, okay, look what happened to this lady. Like there was an injustice against her. An injustice has been done against this lady. And now, like that, it puts me in that state where people will feel sorry for me. You're inviting people to want to look into my story, into the injustice that was actually done to me by the Nigerian police and some individual. That is what that video is portraying, that come and see this girl. Injustice was done to her. That was what you put out there, you fool. You don't have sense. You did that video. I could easily just make that video for myself, by myself, to even portray some certain things that I've been through. So if you make a story of my life, you put it into a music, you put it into a song, and then you went and make AI of it. So how is that affecting me? What I went through is not hidden. I'm not hiding it. It's my story. It's part of my adventure in life. It's part of my story. And so you went and did all that. Look at me, innocent me in that video. I was so innocent. Even more innocent than I in the video. That was just a video, and I'm like, okay. And here I am, as innocent as I appear in your video. Here I am flogging your nyash on daily basis, giving you toy in your nyash. As innocent as you made me seem in your video. The bottom line is, you sat down, you take some hours of your life. Hours. You can't tell me that you put that song, the video, everything together within minutes. That must have taken some hours out of your life. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You take all the days of your life, standing right behind your phone, typing and worshiping one human being as if that is not you. Like, guys, when I see some of the things they put out and worship of a fellow human being, I'll just be wondering, and I'll be like, why not put the same energy in promoting your own image? If I'm going to use all my life to praise, let's say, Davido, and I have, like, all I have to do all my life is to go on my page and be praising Davido and be saying nice things about Davido. I will get his image. I would type nice things. I will praise. I will worship Davido every day. What about me? If I have to celebrate one person all the days of my life, who get to celebrate me when you don't even know what I look like? How am I celebrated? Oh my God. Me by myself, I want to be a celeb. I want to be celebrated. I want you to look at me and say, "Oh, Angel, you look beautiful." I want you to also have something to write about me, maybe not bad things. And if you want to write bad things, go ahead. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the game. Go ahead and say and write bad about me. But I also want to be celebrated. I want to be seen. I want to be, I want to hear compliments. So if I spend all the days of my life celebrating just one human being, who celebrates me? How do I get celebrated when I'm celebrating someone in the dark that nobody can even see my face to say, okay, let's take a screenshot of Janice and appreciate her. She's a kind person. She's beautiful. She have great shape. She have nice birthday, nice face card. And she's well dressed today. She's wearing a beautiful dress. Oh, you want to see Janice looking all stunning today? Now let's take a screenshot of Janice and make a nice post about Janice. Who gets to celebrate you in the dark? You are never celebrated. You're just celebrating others with your energy. You can't even get appreciated by what you do because you're a ghost. You're a shadow. You're a smoke in the air, and it just vanishes with the air. That's what happened to a smoke. Even if you tie up a smoke in a bag, at some point it will disappear. It will even if you tie a smoke in a nylon bag, if you put a smoke in this container and lock it up, at some point it will still vanish. That's what happened to a smoke. You're a shadow of yourself. So if you spend all the days of your life acknowledging and praising someone who gets to praise you, being in the dark. And there's something that is going on that I don't really understand sometimes when they'll be like, oh, this one did that. He did this. They give him kudos. They give her kudos. They begin to massage you and pamper you for doing something for yourself and your children. For example, for your children, and people come out to start praising you for those things that you're supposed. Yes, it's okay to appreciate people. If I make a post today about my child, I see what people, oh, Joy is beautiful. You're a good mother. You're doing this. It's fine. It's okay. But when I have to be the one that you post about all day on your page, it's becoming like an obsession. Every of my moves. And even if you have to do that, let it be that, for example, you're doing it from light, not from the darkness where you cannot be seen or appreciated. Sherry said, Janice, when I see your Adam's apple, which Adam's apple is that? Sherry, you have come again today. Anyways, let's just let's go into the discussion. I'm going to be reading out some certain things tonight. Okay, I'm going to start by you guys know that I don't really dwell in comments, but any comments that is coming that is of a significance, yeah, we would have to treat such comments. All right. Okay. On Janice's post, there are some comments that I would want to like address in some of her posts, right? So one person commented and said, let that fool continues. Okay, she said, let that fool continue. All those engaging on her world. Okay, sorry. All those engaging on her would not be so foolish to do the same. And here they put a lizard in the comments. You guys know who they are talking about each time they make that kind of signs. And she said, Agama should Agama should caution that Mumu because she knows she's in deep shit and the allegation against her is real. When it was alleged her Ashao mama died of AIDS, can you guys hear trolls? So, you know, this comment actually is pointing out something here. That Agama's mother, it was alleged that she died of AIDS. Someone alleged it, right? That she ran to sue, but is encouraging Mumu Angel. Prison awaits her. Right. And this one said, now this is the one that actually concerns me, right? And this one is advising Janice. And she said, write a formal complaint to the Nigerian police force. They will investigate. They will investigate the new cyberbully and defamation concern. And defamation concern. Okay, then they will investigate the new cyberbully and defamation concerns amidst an ongoing court process over the same. Okay. And Janice replied this comment and said, thanks, sis, I will. Let me laugh first. I need to laugh. This is funny. I need to laugh. I really need to laugh. Someone advised her, actually, let me read it again. She said, write a formal complaint to the Nigerian police force. They will investigate the new cyberbullying and defamation concerns amidst an ongoing court process over the time. Now, you see what I've been telling you guys, that this is the reason they are doing all of these things. They are coming hard, believing that Angel cannot say shit to us, forgetting that they have no connection with the case. And the Mumu Janice, the faceless Janice, the zombie Janice, the wife of a Fido Dido Janice, said that, thanks, sis, I will. Now, if I may ask you, have you contacted the police, the Nigerian police? Have you made your own, have you written your own petition? Jesus. And this one said, I agree with you. Nigerian police needs to see this pattern in her behavior. You see all of these cockroaches, they are the ones that are cheering you up. Because these people, they are hypocrites. That one is established, right? But instead of you telling your hosts the truth, Instead of you to tell them the truth, you want to pamper them and make them feel all right, even when what you're telling them is a lie. And that is why we call your togetherness, your group, a cult. Because whatever your leaders or your leader wants is what you must do. You don't tell each other the truth. Okay. Now, instead of you to tell Janice, to advise Janice that, to ask her, how can you want to write a petition or want to sue someone without a face to start off with? Who are you? The very first thing you need to do is to start by showing who you really are, which low self-esteem would not let you do. We are all certain about that. That low self-esteem cannot allow you present your face. So if you are operating on a faceless page, what rights do you think? Anyways, let's just continue first. Okay, now let's leave that. Now, coward Janice, like I said in one of my posts, you don't decide when this ends. It is not up to you to decide when this thing ends. You are my toy. You do as I say. I call the shots here. I'm your boss. When I tell you to stop, that's when you stop. You don't just stop that you just took a decision to stop by yourself and you have stopped. No, we're just getting started. Now, here's what she has to say. If there's one thing that Angel of Kirikiri got right is this. She has absolutely nothing to lose and no ambition in life. Like, seriously? That you will sit down, you that have something in life, you have ambition, you will sit down and write about this low life. Somebody without an ambition, it means I'm not even worth your time, but yet you have my time. Now make it make sense. I do not watch your time. That's what you're literally trying to say in your cowardish post. That I do not deserve your time. I'm not worth a shit. And yet you will sit down and make AI of me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I cannot count how many AI of me you have made. And yet I have no ambition in life. And you have so much time to do all of those things with me. Hello, somebody. She has asked that I have absolutely nothing to lose, no ambition in life. Me going back and forth with someone who thrives in the gutter. Really? All of a sudden, I've become a gutter girl. So you did not know from the beginning that I'm a gutter girl. See, if I were the one that came looking, if I were the one that came knocking at your door, if you type something like this, I would reason with you. As a matter of fact, I would just enter house. I would enter house. But you came looking for me. Since February, you've been on, even before February, you've been talking about me without me giving you any attention. I don't reply you. I don't answer you. Both you and the lonely woman of Atlanta. You've been on my case. And all of a sudden, you suddenly realize that me going back and forth with someone who thrives in the gutter only drags me down into a level I work so hard to rise above. What level have you been trying to rise above? The level of you worshiping somebody that I do not know? Is that the level of you waking up every day to troll? Is that the level you have been trying? Janice, I don't see you walking anything I like. I don't see you trying to stop. Me going back and forth with someone who thrives in the gutter only drags me down. Where are you? You are in the gutter. Even the Bible said, by their fruits, we shall know them. Just by going to your page tells a lot about you. You are in the gutter already. Who is in the gutter between? If you see someone who is in the gutter and you decided to go and meet them inside the gutter, what does that make you? That makes the person in the gutter more worthier than you. You are worthless. You are useless. You see somebody in the gutter and you acknowledge that this person is in the gutter and you went and met them in the... Didn't your common sense tells you from the beginning that, oh, I cannot be giving somebody like Angel my attention, somebody that low level, that gutter girl, me, a whole me, the wife of a pedo? How can I be giving my attention to such a gutter? You didn't know. You did not know. All of a sudden, because of cowardice, you suddenly realize that the person you're talking to is in the gutter. Really? Are you kidding me right now? And she said, going back and forth with someone who thrives in the gutter only drags me down to a level I work so hard to rise above. You work so hard to rise above. Why don't you start by prosecuting the father of your child that is duduvaggering your 3 to 4 years old? Why don't you start by that? Why don't you walk above the level of you, someone encouraged to move out of the house of a wife of a pedo, someone that is knocking your 4-year-old child? Why don't you start with that? Why don't you try to rise above that by moving out? Instead of doing first wife and second wife, instead of doing polygamy with your own daughter. Why not rise above that first? Why are you so invested in a stranger like me when you have so much cooking in your household? Isn't that a shame on his own? Aren't you supposed to be trying to rise above that? Is it angel that don't give a shit about you? Angel that have never spoken about you? Angel that do not care whether you live or you die? It's me now that you want to rise above. For what? What's my business with you? That's beneath my standard. You have a standard? Someone with a standard would have sued that disgusting husband of yours. By now, he should be rotting in jail for doing what he did. What standard do you have? You don't have a standard. Look at yourself in the mirror. Scroll to your own page. Anyone with standard operates the way you operate? What standard do you have? Shadows don't have standard. Darkness have no standards. You don't have a standard, you bitch. What standard do you have? It's beneath my standard and who I am. Who are you? Faceless? A ghost? A coward? If I were you and I got tired of the whole mess, and you should have just kept quiet. There was no need for this post. You making this post is for, you are furthering acknowledging me, which is good for me anyway. Guys, you can see that there's no lights today, and just manage, please, okay? And she said, so this is where it ends. Says who? You didn't contact me to ask me if I want it to end, and you just go ahead and end it. Who are you? I said I called the shot, man. You don't end shit like that. You have to consult with me. I have to give you the permission to end the shit. You go nowhere. You're here. We are right here. We're here. You're not going anywhere, man. I have a very nice face tonight that they can screenshot. Yes, they will screenshot my teeth. They will screenshot they will go and put it, my hair, my head, everything, my chest. They will go and make AI of it. It's good, man. So this is where it ends. It's not ending, no. For where? I won't mention her name again. Really? So who is going to do your job for you? Who are you going to leave your job for? Who is going to troll Angel for you? And it seems like the lonely woman of Atlanta is also following suit, because I haven't received any screenshot from my people lately from her. It means she haven't made post about me. That one too is following suit by not talking about Angel anymore. Are you kidding me right now? Are you guys mad? Are you crazy? Where do you think you're going to? Me? You're not going anywhere, man. Both of you, come back here. Every day you will listen to me. You have no choice. If you don't listen, others will listen and they will take you to their pages and you go and hear me there. I will always be in front of your screen. You go nowhere. Me? You're not going anywhere. If you do not watch, which I know you do, your other small cockroaches will watch for you and they will put me on their page and you will see it. You will even share. You will share it. Who told you this is over? It's over when I decide it's over. It's over when I stop talking. That's when it's over. So for as long as I talk, it's not over yet. Because I will talk and you will see. I will talk and you will hear it. That's why I said I call the shots. I decide when it ends. You started it. I will be the one to end it, not you. It's not up to you to end. I did not invite you to my space in the first place. You forced in yourself. You forced yourself into my space. And so I decide when you leave. You don't get to leave, wife of a Fido Dido. You don't go nowhere. Yeah. The show is just starting, man. You see that I took a break for a few days because I was busy. I have things that I'm doing, but you, every day you have to think, you have to see Angel. If you don't type, you have to worry about Angel every day. I'm right there in front of your faces. You're going nowhere. This is just the beginning. You're going to see a whole lot these days that will shock you to your bone marrow. Bitches. Olo show people. Nonsense human being. And she said, I won't mention her name again. I'll let this finish. I'll let the law finish the conversation. Which law? Butterfly think himself a bird. Which law? Mumu. Senseless. That's why they always say that if you don't have sense, try as much as you can to end up with someone. If you're a woman, marry someone. If you don't have sense, marry a man that have sense. But if senseless person jam a pedophile, what will happen? I won't lie. Exchanging words was entertaining for a moment because I cracked myself up. You crack yourself up on the bekus of your daughter? You see how useless you are. What sort of a mother crack up themselves with the bekus of their daughter? You think everything you're doing to me is affecting me? You think all those trolling and all those things you're doing, all the AI you're doing, you are AIing your daughter's bekus. You don't know? You see those AI you're making of me? If you look at it the other way around, do you not see your daughter's puna in those AI videos? When you hear me talk and when you hear others talk, what do you hear? You hear the puna of your child, right? The response to those AI is the fun you are having. You are having fun on your daughter's spekus. You fool. You're enjoying, you're cracking. Because when we talk, you'll be like, oh, why are they taking it serious? It's cruise. You're cruising your daughter's virginity at 3 years old, bitch. That's what you're cruising on. You see how shameless you are? There's one of you back then. That one have entered house since they encourage you to go and take your meds. That one she has entered house. She's minding her business. She's taking her meds. But it was the same situation that happened to her. Same situation. I heard that today she and her daughter, that the daughter doesn't even talk to her mother because of what the child grew up to realize, that her mother took some shit, that the mother will stay with a pedo and not walk away from it, and that child continued to get fucked by her own father. Same thing you're doing today, you bitch. And you're coming out to say, I will not call her name again. I won't say a word again because I cannot be going into the gutter. I know I've cracked myself. It was fun. Your daughter's spekus online, is that what you're cracking on? Is that what is fun to you, bitch? Cruising on your child's vagina? Is that what is cruise to you, bitch? That is what you're cruising. If you think you're cruising on Angel, Angel is cruising on you. And I'm cruising on your daughter's spekus. And you deserve worse, bitch. You have no nerves to get out of that marriage because you have nothing. You have no hope. You have nothing. Your life amounts to nothing. The only thing you have is that keypad, that phone of yours that you use in typing trash. Where are you going to? If you cannot get out of that useless, dirty marriage, is it me you want to get out from? When you are saying, oh, you're not going to say anything to Angel again. Who the fuck? Who does that? You think I will let you do that? Me? Did you not think about it before you start this shit? You don't mess with a Nigerian man. You get that into your thick skull. The most gentle among us do not take shit when you dish it to them. If you are such a good mother to your child, you don't write this nonsense because of what your nonsense have attracted to that innocent child. Your nonsense have attracted so much to that innocent child and just by that alone, you have no right to celebrate and to start saying, oh, it's been fun. What is fun? Your daughter's spekus? Is that what is fun to you now? Because that is the outcome of your nonsense online. That is the outcome of your nonsense online. The spekus of your child. That's the price you pay. So is that what has been fun to you, bitch? She said, I won't lie, exchanging words was entertaining. Like I said, your daughter's Speakles Online was entertaining to you, right? For a moment, because I crack myself up, but entertainment without purpose is still a distraction. Oh, really? How many years of your time have you invested into this? You have invested 3 years of your life into a distraction. Because if I ask you, all the bowing and the scraping, what is the purpose? What have you achieved from it? The only thing you achieved is your daughter being teared into pieces by her father. You know why? Because you did not have the time to take care of your own. You're so jobless. Because if you have a job, you would have left that house by now. That man would have been rotting in jail by now. You are worthless. You are useless. If uselessness is a name. So what you have achieved is the scattering of your daughter's Speakles. Why did you achieve that? For 3 years, back to back online, making AI videos just to troll people, worshipping some certain humans like you. You invested all your time in all of those nonsense, and you did not have time to take care of your flesh and blood to the extent that she started getting scattered by her own father. Is that what you have? Is that an achievement too? What have you invested your time on in the last 3 years that has a purpose, according to what you wrote here? Because you said, but entertainment without purpose is still a distraction. So all the entertainment that you have done for the last 3 years, what was the purpose of it? What have you achieved? Have you made so much money? Have you moved out of that house yet? Have you taken your daughter away from abuse? Have you been able to do that? Has that been able to help you? Have you earned so much from it? Have you gotten so much connection? Is it a business for you? How much have you made from it? And if you have made so much from it, why are you still in that relationship? Why are you still in that mess? Why are you still there with your fat, big head, big belly, tiny legs, flat nyash, ugly mucheche, bag of dusa? If war is a name, it will be you, Janice. 2026 is for elevation, expansion, and execution. The trash stays exactly where it belongs. Who is a trash? Look at your page again. Scroll. You will see a lot of trash on your page. You will see how trashy you are. You donkey. And I'm moving forward, unboarded, untouched, and unmatched. You that have been crying, if not for pain, you will sit down and take your time to create such AI to market Angel. You are marketing me, oh. If you don't know, that's marketing. That's what we call I'm a bonus salary. Unprofitable, man. Whatever you do with my name ends up profiting me if you don't know Mumu. Anything you do, as you are cursing me, I'm getting blessed. I'm just not going to tell you how. The more you type shit about me, the more blessed I get. The more you type shit about me, the more love I get. No? Maggots, senseless human beings, no brains. Now, let's move to her partner. That one that look like her. If you see that one, keeping it fake, that one have this thick neck. She's like this. The neck is so thick. Thick neck, big head, fat body. That one is dating a man with 5 children. That's the one she's managing with. If he's able to see her like once or twice a week, she's happy. That one lack love, not from anybody. I heard the only person that is giving her a little bit of love is her mother. And that's because the mother does not have a choice but to love her child. That lonely one. 50 years, but still no sense. In this place, they used to say a fool at 40 is a fool forever, but this one is still a fool at 50. I heard what you're told, whatever they tell you to do is what you do. You don't have leadership. You do not possess leadership quality. You do as you are told. Anyone that is around you then will just tell you what to do and you run with it. You don't have leadership quality. Now, Janice Brown is your master. Okay. So, and this one said, the lonely woman said, no matter how much these people yap, cry, bully, etc., it doesn't change Angel of Darkness wholeness fates. She knows she's going back to Kirikiri. She's doomed. Keeping it fake. Kirikiri is better than is better than your life. In Kirikiri, people have companions. There are a lot of people there. And you are in the dark, in an echoed house where there is nobody. I heard you take meds that you are sick. Your situation is enough to get anyone sick. You should be sick. You're not supposed to be all right. Loneliness on its own is a sickness. Nobody to call your own. I should be sympathizing with you. Barrenness is not a good thing. At least you should have one. Even if something happened to that one, you will know. But from what I gathered, you've never been pregnant all your life. You don't know what it feels. You are dried from the inside. No eggs. So what would a sperm fertilize? Nothing inside of you. You're a dry, empty basin. Fat full. So your situation is pathetic. You should be sick. You don't have a choice but to be sick. That kind of a situation is sickening. Most especially when you try to hold people who do not know you responsible. I'm not the one that made you that way. I'm not the one that created you without eggs, without fertilization. But when you bring that problem, when you want to use it to attack people, when you want to pass that aggression onto people that do not know you, that have never offended you, that's when it becomes a bigger problem, because it will make it worse for you. We will give you sleepless nights. You will not know peace. We will remind you of your predicaments, your problems that are greater than those in Kirikiri. At least people in Kirikiri, once they are released, they have something or someone to fall back to. but you have nobody to fall back to. Loneliness is already, is killing you already slowly, it shows. So when I went to Kirikiri and I came out, by the time I got back to Abuja, my daughter was already waiting for me, a very big hug. Kisses, man. But you, even when you go to work and come back, nobody to say, welcome, mommy. Nobody to say, welcome, honey. You don't have love in your life. You lack love. Get some help. Angel is not the cause of your problem, man. Sometimes when I look at how sure this Kirikiri is for them, I used to wonder. If I were to be an armed robber, I would be hiding. Anything people say about me, I would just be crying and be begging. If I were to be a drug dealer, I would be begging, I'll be hiding. I'll have no nerves, I'll have no guts to come out. If I were to be an assassin, if I were to be some sort of a criminal, what are you reminding me of that shit for? That's why I keep saying that, you see these people, they are the problem we have in this world. They are the problem that we have in this world because these are the people that are encouraging corruption. Imagine if Janice or Keeping It Fake were to be here, what they would do. They will enjoy corruption. They will eat and swim inside of it. You're just there behind the keypad in the darkness. You want to decide somebody. Thunder fire you. Thunder fire that you're left in ash. You are mad. Going back where? You didn't know that the first one was a mistake. It was an error. Corruption in high places. I'm not even ashamed of what happened. I'm ashamed of my own country. It wasn't what happened to me that I'm ashamed. No, that happened to everybody on it's a norm. You see that thing that happened, it's a norm. It happens here. Somebody will just feel like, oh, they have one small money, some change somewhere. They'll just go and use police to intimidate people. They do it. It's normal in Nigeria. It's a normal thing. So you saying that to any Nigerian person, we don't feel it. Go and say that to Regina's brother that got locked up by her estranged husband's by his sister's husband. Go and say that to Showore that is going to prison in and out as an activist. Go and say that to him. Go and tell very dark man that is going in and out of prison. You think you come and tell an activist about prison and I will start shaking? You think I'm ashamed? I will go in there and add it to my file, to my experiences as an activist, as a philanthropist, as a humanitarian. It's part of my story, my experiences in life, in the course of duty. That's what it is, you fool. So you come and start writing Kirikiri, I'll start shaking. Is it goats that are supposed to be in Kirikiri? The people that are in there, are they goats? I'm not more than any of them. I don't place myself above them. Yeah, some of them might be guilty of whatever reason why they are there, but majority of people in there are just nonsense. If you hear their story, rubbish. One boss somewhere, there was one of them that gave me her story, and she was working in a hotel as a receptionist, and she had issues with some of the clients, some of the customers. That one of the customers was sexually harassing her, was tapping her ass and touching her boobs, and she went mad on the customer. Her boss heard about it and started cursing her and faulting her for wanting to chase his customers away. And she was like, sir, what are you saying? These people abused me. They were touching my boobs and touching the boss was like, and so what? Is your breast gold that people cannot touch? And this girl went mad on her boss. She went really gaga on her boss, and the boss got her arrested. And I don't know if she's out of Kirikiri right now because she have nobody to help her. She have no money to get herself a lawyer. She was granted bail. She can afford to leave. She can afford to foot her own bail. And so she was there for months. I met her in there. So many things like that in that place. There was one of the ladies that, there's this thing they call in Nigeria, they call it roga. Roga is if you're out at night in some places. It doesn't happen not everywhere, but in some area in Lagos, in some areas of Lagos, it still happen. When if you're out at late hour, police will just arrest you. What are you doing out at this time? Anything from 12 midnight. If they see you on the street, you get arrested. So one of the ladies that I met in Kirikiri, she was like, she said, then catch me, join Roga. It was Roga. That's what we call it. That she was, I said, what, like, does that still exist? Because where I live in Abuja, you go out anytime you like to get whatever you want to get. Nobody disturbs you that you're working at night. But I know about that. It happens in some places. And she was like, she was arrested and she was so hungry at night. She went out to look for something to eat. She was actually looking for noodles. Because by the roadside, you see some abokis that cook noodles at night. So she was going to look for noodles to eat and she was arrested. They put her in cell. Nobody to bail her. If you see her, she doesn't have, like, if you see her, you feel sorry for her. She's like some of these, like, people who have nobody, nothing, people that struggle to eat, people that struggle to survive. Nobody came to bail her from the police till they took her to court and they sent her to prison. They gave her, I think they gave her, I think it was 6 weeks that she was given imprisonment. And they said she should pay 10,000 naira. If she's able to pay, they fine her. It's either she go to prison or she pay 10,000 naira. She still did not have 10,000 naira to pay to get out. She have to serve. What kind of nonsense case is that? You send somebody into prison because they were working you caught them at night? So those are the nonsense that you see in prison. Majority of these people are not guilty for why they are there. And so you want to come and frighten me with nonsense? And you think I'll get scared? Thunder fire you the craze. Instead of me to get scared, I'll come here and I will bulala your nyash. Rubbish people. Nonsense human beings. And she went on to say she was the idiot who asked to be arrested. She spoke her own fate into her existence. It takes a true dummy. No, it takes someone with courage to come out and say, go and do your worst. And you too now, I'm telling you now, you and your useless wife of a Fido Dido, go and do your worst. I'm waiting for you people. Bastards. I can't even be reading her nonsense. Like, no. Okay, now here she said, here she's talking to my angels here. And she said, go collect or send items to her daughter, Joy. So she can finally have a decent Christmas and some actual joy in her life, as it may be her last with her mom. Did you guys hear that? She's saying that the next Christmas may be the last that my daughter will have with me. Okay. If the next Christmas is the only Christmas that my daughter is going to have with me, then it's a blessing. that at least I didn't come and gone without anybody to represent me after I'm gone. What about you? You, Tisha? Shamika? Shamika Hicks. If I die today, there are so many things that I have done in my life that will speak for me after I'm gone. And guess what? I am more worried about what I'm leaving behind than what I'm going with. I'm only going with myself. We all will go one day, no matter how much we try to defend it or we say God, or no matter what. Someday, we all will leave this world. So after I'm gone, I am more concerned about what I am leaving behind than what I am taking with me. Right? But trust me, God forbid, I'm still going to speak concerning that. Let's even say something happened and I die. My daughter is in a good hands. Probably she might even live better if I'm gone. Maybe. I have a family in and out of line, both. I have a legacy. I have a foundation. I have something that will speak for me and my child. What do you have, Tisha? Nobody. You have nobody. You should be scared of what your tomorrow or what your after will be than me. What will people say about you? What exactly is your legacy that you are online idolizing somebody or some people, some worthless, some kind useless human beings? Some worthless people that you're worshiping, is that your legacy? Will that speak for you after you're gone? What are you going to be remembered for? A nyash licker online? A nyash worshiper online? A woman that worship? Probably I should even call you a lesbian online because I don't know what you're worshiping. I don't see nothing. I mean no disrespect to anyone's sexuality. I don't have problems with that. But whatever you do it responsibly and do it with sense. Do we have a troll on here? Because you guys know that when I'm talking, I talk to an extent before I will start checking comments. Otherwise, I will lose my trail of thought or how they put it. So do we have a troll on here? Because I'm seeing someone say, relax, go and eat your love rice. Maybe some of those random people online, but do we have someone from the other side on here so I can block their nyash? Sharp. I don't want nonsense on here. So I'm asking the lonely woman, the lonely woman of Atlanta, what will be your legacy? What are you going to leave behind you when you're gone? What are people going to say about you? A nyash licker, an online nyash licker? Is that your legacy? If I am gone today, the only people that will troll me behind me are you people. Majority of people will say good things about me. They are even saying it right now. You can see the love everywhere. And that alone gives you sleepless nights. You start wondering, oh, this angel of darkness, angel of night, angel of whatever. You're wondering, even your masters couldn't believe their eyes. It was like a movie to them that, what the fuck? This was not our intention, no. Our intention was to make her suffer. And they are all shocked, including you. You are shocked too. You couldn't believe it. It's like a movie to you, like a Z world, and you are shocked. So if I die, I will be mourned well. My memories will never die. I have touched lives. Everyone can see it. A page is dedicated for that. You, when you are gone, they will go and see the trash on your platform. Whom you serve, whom you worship, whom you dedicate your life to. What have you done for humanity? What do you do? What will be your legacy? What are you going to be remembered for, bitch? A troll who descended on one white man? Confused set of human beings. People with no misplaced priorities. They don't even know where they belong. One time, Janice will come out and start crying. Oh, I cannot be in a place where I cannot speak my mind. That is a cult. That is terrorist. She was crying. She was literally crying that she have no voice. She can't see. She cannot speak her mind. She feels like a caged human being. If anyone will tell you that such a fat person, if you see Janice, you think she's one big woman. But she's fat with small brain. A very fat, if you see fat ladies like that over here, there's a way they carry themselves. They carry themselves with grace. But for fat person like that, to be like that. So as I was asking, keeping it fake, what will be your legacy when you're gone? The only place they can find you is under your page where you are trolling and worshiping and bowing and scraping and licking somebody's nyash. That is your legacy. But my own legacy, they will find me standing up for the truth, standing up for the just, for what I believe in. That is what they will see. They will also go to the other side and they will see my foundation page, where I touch lives. That is what they will see. I have a legacy for my child, should anything happen to me. You. What is going to be said about you when you go? What is your legacy? When you go to work or wherever you go to, or maybe you go on a vacation, when you return home, who welcome you home? Nobody. You'll have to book an appointment with a married man that can see you maybe once or twice a week. That's all you've got in your life, and that's what you deserve. Go and get a vibrator. I've advised you. Go and get a vibrator. Go and get a lubricant and take care of yourself and stop fooling yourself. Same goes to Janice. Janice, stop sharing dick with your daughter. Stop sharing dick with your daughter. Move out of the house and get a dildo for yourself. Get a vibrator, get a dick, get a plastic dick for yourself. And stop fooling yourself, sharing a man with your daughter. Doing polygamy with your daughter. That's shameful. Do it now before your husband will become a father and a grandfather to his own child. Before your daughter will get pregnant. Do it now when you can, when you still can. Otherwise, you all have bigger fish in your various houses to fry. It's angel that you want to start. If not because of shamelessness, you claim that somebody is already going to prison, and then you are still there trolling the person. You want, if not because you want, just type it. You people do it. You have done it before. I've seen you typing rest in peace on people's picture, even while they are still alive. Why not do that with me? If that is not what you want, what else do you want? Okay, you want Angel to be incarcerated, she was. You want her to be arrested, she was. You want her to go to prison, she has been. And yet, you're still not satisfied. You are evil. What have you gained in all of this? Let me read comments before we continue. What have you gained? What is your gain so far? Okay. Keeping it stupid looks like a big sushi. A big sushi cupcake with a ding. I swear to God, Cheryl, you want to see how she looks like? You want to see the way she look? I don't know. I think I have to find a way. I will create a fake page and I'll be putting all their mess. Okay. If you're listening to me, please, if you send me that message, send it on the other line. You know, this one you just sent to is the phone I'm using to do the live. So please send it to my other line so I can see what you're trying to send to me, please. So you want to see the way keeping it fake looks like? You will laugh. I swear to God, these people are just nothing. You know, when you see people hiding their face, you can at least guess what it is. Not all of them, though. There are some people that, okay, they just don't want to come out. But if what you're doing is right, why hide from it, man? I don't know. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Okay, Mama Cheryl. Keeping it fake, they say you look like a big sushi in a cupcake with a ding dong. Ding dong, ding, ding, ding dong. Keeping it fake. Tisha, come and see your life online. Shamika Hicks, come and see your life online. You look like a sushi. Ding dong. Okay, those tuna fish smelling idiots like in a sardine can. I am weak. I beg, I don't want to laugh that kind of laugh. Like the one I laughed the other day. I used to go beg you, Cheryl. Hey God. Happiness said, tell them, sis, you are fearless, strong woman. Thank you so much, Happiness. Love and happiness. Thank you so much, my love. Okay. Jacqueline said, God forbid. Yes, God forbid. I return that to the sender in the name of Jesus. That is not, I am a child of God. I see some people, every time they'll be praying for their children. They'll pray for their children, but yet they want to buy another person picking, and you expect, you think that God will answer your prayer. That prayer is not even getting anywhere. It's just bouncing back. It's turning into calamity for you. If you wake up every day and pray for your own, and you want to buy another person's own, that prayer, it will not even reach half of heaven. If you like, pray from now till tomorrow. Nothing. That your child, if you're trying to destroy someone else's child, you see that your child that you're trying to protect, it will get more destroyed. That is how the child's life will be going. It will be just be getting scattered. More scattering and scattering every day. That's what happens. And that's why they can never be amount to nothing. You pray for your own, and you want to buy another person's own. You will never see anything good, no matter who you are. Stay strong, angel. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Corrupt people using corrupt system. She wish bad things should happen to you. She must focus on her children. She doesn't have children. Charmaine Jacobs, my queen. She have no children. She doesn't have nothing. She have nobody. That's why she's devastated. That's why she's you know, she's traumatized. She can go and adopt. It's not a big deal. So you can have someone around you, not transferring the aggression on people. Bitches. So, and this person, random guy, who are you? Relax, go and eat jollof rice. Is that person a troll? Let me know if you are. Let me block you. Sharp. All Keeping It Stupid has is a big bag of cookie and lives in a gingerbread house. I'm telling you, keeping it fake. That one is just so frustrated. Like frustration is showing all over her. You claim to be fighting for someone. You want to publicize someone. You want to praise someone. You want to promote someone. Why not do your promotion in peace? Why do you have to come to people side by side? Bitches. Jacqueline said, I'm coming for that phone. Honestly, go and collect the phone. Please, collect the phone from Sherry. I know if I start reading comments, I'll start laughing. That's why I didn't want to read comments. I just wanted to say what I have to say before I start reading. I know I will laugh. I will have no choice but to laugh. Jackie, please go and collect that phone. Collect it from Cheryl. Really, you really need to collect. Cheryl, it's not nice. It's not nice. Keeping it fake. Come and see your life. You guys think you're the only one that can catch cruise. We will use you for cruise every day here. Very soon we'll come and design your kwekus online. Let's see how it looks like. Me, I know how your kwekus look like. If you see the face, if you see Tisha's face, Shamika, if you see her face, you can already imagine how her kwekus will look like. Dry face, dry pussy. Dry pussy cats. Dry face, dry toto. Hey God. Okay, Jacqueline, you can have it. I'm too sick to fight for my phone. Okay. Keeping It Stupid lives together in a gingerbread house, like Mother Goose who lost her shoes. Oh my God. Hey God. The only legacy is McDonald's Happy Meal. I'm telling you, that's all. And to come out and throw people online, that's the legacy. They have no more legacy, oh. To come and throw somebody that don't even care if you live or you buy. They don't even care that you exist. Hey, which kind of wahala be this? How can you be praising someone? What about you? At least right now I can see Cheryl. I can see her faces. I can relate with her. If I go to Jacqueline's page, I see Jacqueline. And I'm able to celebrate Jacqueline. Sometimes, like when we have to celebrate her with her face. You are faceless. No, but you cannot be celebrated. You don't even know what you look like. Even your own followers cannot celebrate you. Because you're a ghost. You're a ghost. You amount to nothing. You're nobody. You don't shine. We don't see you. Nobody seems to see you. Nonsense human being. But I know what they look like. I told you, Janice and Tisha, they're like twins. That's why they behave alike. You can see the way they behave. Their behaviors matches each other. They behave the same. Best of the same feather. They look alike. You guys have seen Janice, right? Okay, imagine Tisha. They are the same. No difference. That's the reason for the low self-esteem. They can't show their face. They can't. Aren't you guys seen Bonnie Dean? Bonnie Dean shows herself like she have nothing to hide. She will come out and tell you what she wants to say, and she's gone. She's not hiding nothing, but these ones, they're not proud of what they're doing. If you know what you're doing is trash, why do it in the first place? You cannot be celebrated. Nobody knows you. Yeah, Cheryl. Silly Janice and the lonely woman. I'm telling you, what happened to Sweet, okay, or whatever she called herself, and Epa didn't hear about them. Yeah, exactly, Charmaine. Keeping it stupid is a kangaroo with a with a pouch full of donuts. Oh my god. I'm weak. I'm tired. Oh god. Invisible man. Give me this fake is an invisible and tell empty barrel. Empty, completely empty. That one. When I heard her story, I feel sorry for her. Money is not everything. Money cannot buy you happiness. You see, Tisha is the perfect example of money is not everything. Money cannot buy you love. It can't give you happiness. No. No. If you don't have joy in your life, then you don't have it. Me like this. Okay, hold on. You know, you oversized mumpy bitch like you with a rotten pekus. With the rotten pekus. Very useless set of human beings. You both lack dick. Go and look for big bowler that will service you. Go and look for a man that will eat your pussy, man, so you can be all right. Get chopped up. Get somebody to lick you, to lick your plate, so you can be okay. You need to be licked. You need to feel that thing, like you don't have feelings. You need to be sucked. You need to be taken care of. But you're a dry corn. You know that kind of corn that'll be dried in the bush before they bring it home and start peeling it to do akamu. That's how you look like. That's how you are. That's how your pekus is. I can imagine Janice Brown, why the husband will have to switch from mother to a daughter. That one is like, it's like that thing, you know, that kind of pekus when the man is chopping, the like, there's nothing to hold it anymore. Everywhere is loose. When you see a man looking for a tighter something, just know that the existing one has already turned to a muko. You know what muko? You know muko? It has turned to muko. The man has scattered everywhere. Everywhere is scattered. He's looking for something tighter, something better. Go take care of yourself, Janice. If you need a soap, there's a soap that I heard about in Nigeria. I don't know. They have this native soap. Although soap is not even good for a woman. But I think they said it tighten up the pekus. A loose pekus. You use that. They call it pussy tightener. Look for it. So your man can enjoy you and stop disturbing your child. Go and take care of yourself. Do exercise and lose that weight. You look like a buffoon. You look like a frog. Go and take care of yourself. Do some exercise. Go and see a doctor. If it means, see, I can get you a needle and thread. needle and thread. We will sew out that area that have expanded so much that is making your husband not to enjoy it. That is making him looking for a tighter one. We will use needle and thread to sew it. If we can sew it, it will be, we sew a little the area, maybe the down part where it's too open. We will stitch it together. So it can be tighter. Since you cannot leave the man, you need to look for solution. You can't leave that pedophile. You can't leave him alone. So what do? You look for solution to tighten up your kpeku so the man can enjoy it and stop looking for younger ones.